Now, what happens when a child is exposed to excessive secretions of dopamine? The child needs more and more of it to feel the same effect. And this is why your child becomes very impatient when there's a commercial that comes on all of a sudden in the middle of an animation that they're watching. They develop behavioral problems, they become hyperactive, they can't concentrate, and perhaps later on in life, these kids will also become drug addicts or be addicted to pornography. On average, every human being has about 100 to 150 social interactions. Replace that with a mobile phone, and that number turns into millions and billions. You have access to a whole world of social contacts out there just through one click. Now, when these kids go into real life, they struggle to maintain real life relationships because they just don't have the patience. They haven't developed their critical thinking. Now, when there's constant stimulation of just one specific area in your brain, that means you don't use the other areas in your mind. And that leads to these areas not being fully developed. So when you grow up, you lack the skills that you would have possessed otherwise if you had activated those areas of your brain. This is why they say that when you want to learn something, learn it when you're little, because that is your developmental phase. The older you get, the harder it becomes. And that also explains why people who know multiple languages generally have a higher IQ. You as a parent or a caregiver are in charge of them. It is your responsibility to make sure that they keep away from anything that is detrimental to their health. Important thing is to moderate their activities online, to moderate their screen time. If you have decided to give your child the phone, then engage in some kind of question answer sessions. Make it interactive. Don't just hand them over the phone and forget about it. You know, if they're watching something, ask them questions about what they're watching, what have they learned, how can they apply it in daily life. It's important that you make the activity as engaging as possible so that they develop critical thinking skills, which they will need later on in life. So yes, technology is important, but so is a healthy mind and development when we are growing up. So please bear this in mind next time you hand your phone over to your child. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.